The CMA CGM Brazil, 1,200 feet long, 167 feet wide, and with the Bayonne Bridge now raised to a clearance of 215 feet and the harbor channels deep into 50 feet, on Saturday afternoon, this massive vessel became the largest container ship ever to call at any U.S. East Coast port, according to the Port Authority of New York and New Jersey. For perspective, this tugboat is the Kirby Moran, 93 feet long, 38 feet wide, and more than 15 feet high, dwarfed by the newly built Brazil, with a maximum capacity of 15,072 20-foot equivalent units, or TEUs. A ceremony was held at APM Terminals at Elizabeth Port Authority Marine Terminal to welcome the Brazil, CMA CGM executives, and Captain Beiser Dragunov.
Our terminal has a rich maritime history of special vessels. Back in 1956, the first container ship in the world, the Ideal X, left from this very port en route to Houston with only 58 containers. 10 years later, the Sealand Fairland sailed from Port Elizabeth on the first transatlantic voyage, en route to Rotterdam, this time with 236 containers. So it is only fitting that over 60 years later, we welcome the largest container ship ever to call the U.S. East Coast here today, the over 15,000 TEU CMA CGM Brazil.
Enabling the Brazil to navigate and to arrive safely in Newark Bay was a team effort.
Really want to make a shout out to obviously the Army Corps, the Coast Guard, Tug and Barge. Moran was on the scene. Let me also give a shout out to the Sandy Hook pilots. But you know, this is just a great industry that we all have the privilege of being part of. And you know, I also want to recognize our the men and women at the ILA. We have a great future ahead of us, and seeing the CMA CGM Brazil here today really marks a moment in the progression of this great industry.
We truly appreciate the partnership and the support of all the key stakeholders in the port, and we really truly look forward to the continued collaboration in the future when these ships are a common occurrence in the port and even bigger ships to come. So we thank you for that.
CMA CGM is a company based in Marseille, France, with U.S. headquarters in Norfolk, Virginia. Their shipping operations are a reflection of the economy. According to Port Authority, the cargo on the Brazil includes fall and winter clothing, pharmaceuticals, furniture, toys, holiday decorations, and food. The overwhelming majority of goods will be transported by trucks and make their first stop in Hudson, Essex, Union, and Middlesex County. A crew of about 200 longshoremen, operators utilizing these 6 Ultra Super Post Panamax cranes, truck drivers, and other staff started to unload about 2,000 containers at 5 p.m. on Saturday. They will then load about 2,800 extra containers on the Brazil before departing on Monday at 6 a.m. A shipping executive told Darius News that about 60% of those loaded containers will be empty. Here in the United States, we don't manufacture, the executive asserted, adding, when we load cargo ships in China, none of the containers are empty. Port Authority manages the 3rd largest port operation in the United States. Many businesses would likely hope to fill those containers as those larger ships arrive. Prior to its arrival in New Jersey, the Brazil departed Halifax, Nova Scotia in Canada. Next stop, Norfolk, Virginia. Reporting from Port Elizabeth, Caesar Darius.